Hello to my people. I hope y'all are having an incredible day. Just popping on again. Today I've been thinking about a really big topic that I think a lot of us are really inquiring about when we're going through the process of dealing with the fact that we realize now that we have literally been dating a narcissist. And not only we've been dating a narcissist, they have left us for a NEWSUPPLY. Yes, old faithful, NEWSUPPLY. So I just want to talk about it. I think sometimes it can go two ways, But before I even get into it, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. We no contact gang up in here. Gang. Tell me how many months have you been no contact? Don't forget to leave it in the comments. But just to hop into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Now, the NEWSUPPLY. Now, I want to go about this a certain way because there's two types of NEWSUPPLY. Okay? There's NEWSUPPLY with character, and then there's NEWSUPPLY that's dumpster juice. Okay? Now, the NEWSUPPLY with character, understand if you're a NEWSUPPLY, you had no idea what was going on, and you weren't being messy, and you weren't trying to do the bids for the narc, and you weren't trying to make your whole relationship about demeaning another person or trying to hurt another person knowing that they are already experiencing things. I'm not talking about y'all, okay? We're going to let y'all off the hook right now before we even get hot up in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm coming in hot with this one because I have no respect for the dumpster juice NEWSUPPLY. You're getting dragged. But if that's not you, understand that the stuff I'm saying in this video, it ain't about you, okay? I'm talking about the toxic NEWSUPPLY, potentially another narcissist that is the NEWSUPPLY, okay? So, mind you, a lot of times this NEWSUPPLY, it do be knowing about you. They usually are not as attractive as you. They're probably jealous of you. And they were they were happy to find out that, that you were dating someone. And sometimes they don't. They may not know about you, right? Sometimes they don't. And then when they find out, they just as messy as the hoe that knew about you. You feel me? What you have to understand is it's all fun and games until the game's being played on you. Okay? So I know it's really hard when you're just finding out everything and then you're looking and you're finding out they've been cheating on you and now you're seeing that person that they cheated on you with. And, we all go about the situation different, excuse me. So, for me, the NEWSUPPLY that he was with is the complete opposite of me. Okay? In every way. Anything about me, just go ahead and flip it. That's her. So, and she's not even remotely, and I'm not even, and listen, I'm not even here to be vain, y'all. Okay? I'm really not. But beauty is a beautiful thing to have, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. However, everybody's not a model, and everybody's not attractive. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. But sometimes a narcissist if they're with somebody that's attractive and you're onto their bullshit or whatever causes the discard, they will purposely go be with somebody that's completely different from you and not on your level to demean you. Because what they're trying to do is they purposely trying to, this is what they want to make you feel like. This is why you gotta be careful when that discard happens. And I'm saying that because I'm looking back at it with my brain right now versus I know how I was feeling then. They set me for the trap. Like I told y'all, I'm not no super insecure person. This is not. I've been through different stages of my life. If y'all knew what I went through, y'all would understand why I'm so unapologetically in love with myself. You feel me? But I'm not insecure. I'm not running behind this narc. That's why when I got discarded, I really didn't even know I got discarded because I have a life outside this person. And this person gave me an excuse for why they would be missing. So I'm not, I'm not running up behind them. It took me a while. It took me like, I think a couple weeks. And I had went on vacation out of the country, right? I mean, out of where I live at. So like I was far away. And yeah, like, so I had a lot of stuff going on at the time when this stuff had happened. So I was not pressed about him. I had other things going on. And what they will do is they will basically try to make you feel like you're not good enough and that you literally are nothing. You know what I'm saying? They want to make you look like something wrong with you as much as possible. Okay? And if that's dating someone that's on a lower barrel than you, even though it may make them look bad, they don't give a fuck. And I think we really don't. We discount how much that they are empty internally. These people have no individuality. They are, and I hate to say it like this, but they're nothing. They're nothing. They start dating you and they start mirroring you. The person that they actually are is a jealous, low self-esteem, piece of trash little kid. Literally. And it's that bad. I need you to really understand how bad and how crazy that is. Because I'm grown. I'm a grown woman. Okay? What do I look like trying to be on an intellectual level with someone that is like a 7-year-old? And not just a 7-year-old, a 7-year-old that has a 7-year-old that must have dementia because they keep doing the same shit over and over again. Like, it don't understand that if you do this, it's going to happen. And keep doing it over and over again. So, you ain't dealing with a person that is going to somebody and they're this phenomenal person and they're just so great and they're so awesome. That shit that they put on us, this fucking performance that they have been doing with us, that's bullshit, man. They were mirroring us. That ain't them. We thinking back like, ooh, they might be able to get treated. They ain't getting treated with nothing but how they are. And a lot of times the new supply is less secure than you were. So you got two insecure ass fucking narcissists dating. And I'm gonna keep it real. Mentally, emotionally, and just in every aspect, they could team up together and they still ain't fucking with me. I'm just keeping it real. Keep it 10 stacks. And I see that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start putting respect on our name. We keep on trying to and I know it's hard at the beginning, y'all. I just remember how I felt, and I could remember feeling those emotions that I knew were not me. It's not me. It's not my personality. This person is putting me in a situation that has been designed to cause me to feel like this. This is something that could have been completely avoided. This was prepared for me. This was premeditated for my demise. And, I felt very uncomfortable because I'm not insecure. I'm not really, even when we were together, I wasn't necessarily checking for you like that. Like, I'm a woman. Like, you're not the prize in our relationship anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to know who you're dealing with, and you really got to respect it. I think it was an eye-opening situation, especially when I started really coming back to myself, of how careful you have to be. Because insecure person will sometimes look at a confident person or a person that has a high vibration or love, like is a positive person, and you think they looking at you and thinking you're a good commodity to their life. They're looking at you and like, I'm gonna destroy whatever you think you're gonna be happy. You run around here trying to be positive and being happy. I'm about to destroy it. I'm about to come in your life and destroy all that happiness you think you got in you. I'm gonna make you think all that is only for inside of you to give to me. And I have an insatiable appetite. So you'll never be able to fulfill it. And I gotta play these stupid fucking games with you. I gotta play mind games with you. I gotta cheat on you. I gotta do all this weird ass shit because I need validation because I am empty inside. And even the validation that I need and I get it, I'm still not full. I'm still, and realistically, I don't want to accept it, but I know that I'll never be full. Because I keep doing the same thing over and over again. And I have to play wicked rules and wicked ways to try to force people to act in a way because I have traumatized them. But when you traumatize a person that already liked themselves and was already confident to begin with, I think what they want the outcome to be is for you to fall at their feet. And it's just not going to happen with a person that really is locked in with themselves. Now, you may catch them at the beginning, but if that person goes no contact for at least 6 months, you're good. When you hit that 6 months, you're going to be like, yo, what? You mean to tell me this nothing ass piece of nothing tried to like sabotage my mental space because they hate themselves and they can't stomach the fact of how amazing I am and how my life is, because God wanted me to be this way. God wanted me to be sensitive. God put love in my heart. Yeah. Yeah, they hate you. They hate you. Yeah. 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 They hate you because of that. Stuff that you don't even really think about. You know? You can go to sleep, maybe not have the best day, go to sleep, take a nap. You make sure you sleep where, you're going to be able to have a certain amount of hours where you're going to be energized tomorrow. Maybe you can get you a little coffee, put it in your refrigerator. When you wake up tomorrow, take a good shower, get ready for work, get your coffee. You feeling good. You got rejuvenated last night. You prepared for a great day that's upon you, Because you can do that. They can't. Their best day is your worst day. And that's another thing, y'all. Stop posting on social media that you sad. I get it. Because you do need to get support in those moments. It's very difficult. And it's a lot, y'all. Therapists are not always hip on narcissism, too. You would have to get a therapist that's hip on that, you know what I'm saying, too. Like, you really have to get a lot of support. But try to not put none of that shit on your public social media and your personal social media. Keep that up off there. Don't repost no sad stuff. Don't do nothing. If you need to get off social media for a couple months, that's better than you trying to post sad stuff because that's how you're feeling. I get you're feeling that way. And I think everybody should have an outlet for how they're feeling. 110%. But you are being watched. And a lot of times you're being gang stalked. And a lot of times you're being stalked by people you don't even know. You don't even really know, like, these people are watching you. It could be anybody. Like, that y'all have this mutual. Like, so it don't matter. I don't even think, I think you should empty out any chance of that because they get an ego stroke off that. If they see that, you don't need to post nothing. Don't post unless you're feeling good. Don't post, don't talk about nothing, don't put none of that stuff on social media. Come to our groups. Come to our pages. Come on here and watch videos. Be connected where the connection is where to be. Okay? Don't put that shit on your profile because you're being watched, y'all. For real. I think a lot of times we think they discard us and, they go radio silent. But all they doing, they don't mind, y'all, what we said in the middle of this conversation. They don't have individuality. They have nothing. They are nothing, bro. That's why they act how they act. And they're aware of it. That's why they act how they act, okay? It's an act, but it also is a realization. That's why they hate your ass, because they can't live without you. So, come where we're gathering together. Don't put that stuff on your social media, because if you're doing that, you might as well go ahead and write a check of $100 to the narcissist, because that's how happy you making them by them seeing you miserable because of some shit that they have planned and plotted out on you, and you basically are confirming their success of your demise. Stop it. Okay? Because you have to know that if you're with a narcissist, they watching your ass. Okay? They're even going to try to watch your ass if you lock everything down. They're still gonna, they're empty. So it's not even like they really have a life. Their life is around fucking people over. And also, when you're living that type of life, like, and you're just constantly messing people over, you have so much karma. Like, you can't even. I mean, just think about it. If you wanted to stop doing fucked up shit, I mean, I guess you could repent or whatever. But they have had. They just keep doing it. Like, just think about it. They probably have had relationships that you don't even know nothing about. They keep doing it, y'all. Over and over and over and over again. It's a cycle they are stuck on. And it's linked to them, their livelihood, kind of, because it's linked to their mental health, too. So, like, basically, you trying to tell them to fix their act, that's like you telling a schizophrenic person, hey, stop that schizophrenic stuff. I don't want it no more. Hang it up. Like, that's slow. Like, they can't. It never will be hung up. So, keep that stuff on your social media. Gather where we are. There's a lot of great coaches on YouTube, you know, outside of me. Like, honestly, just to call out a couple names, when, you know, a couple people that I genuinely love watching. I think somebody I watched the absolute most would have to be Hario Over the Top. I've watched all his videos. 10 out of 10. Also, Ace SSC podcast, Quinn. Very good videos with him as well. I'm trying to think of one more person. I watch a lot of people. The Nemesis. So those are really some really big ones that are coming to my head. They are all amazing. Go watch them if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure y'all probably have heard of most of these people because some of these people are very big on YouTube. But yeah, come where we gather. Watch those videos. Get understanding. Get the knowledge. It's like the fruit of life, having knowledge. So just try to get the information, get the knowledge. Understand that this is not, however you're feeling right now, I don't care what's happening. You know, they try to leave it fucked up. They try to do the worst of the worst stuff. You know, I feel like I went through something bad, but, you know, I see other people's stories, and I honestly, I mean, they make my situation look like a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? So I know that it's bad, and that's hard, because I can remember how hurtful that was. But you can overcome it. So don't think like, oh my God, this is my new life now. I'm going to sit and be sad all the time. No, you're going to overcome it. And here's the surprise. Here's the gift you get. Once you get through all this, you're going to be, number one, you're going to have knowledge. Number two, you're going to have understanding. Okay? Number three, your vibration was probably high when you met this person, but your vibration was not high enough for you to say no to people that had shown you that they could potentially be a harm to you, right? All of that will be changed. You will be in an even higher frequency because you can allow yourself to go that high because you have the knowledge to maintain it and respect it and keep it there and understand how being that high of a frequency is important and what it means for your life. So you're going to come out good. Don't worry about that. I think your main worry should be is, what have I been putting off through the duration of this whole relationship with this demonic person? What have I, like, what things, let's focus on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, I was not hyper fixated on my person, but I was in a relationship with them for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? It was really, we were kind of enmeshed. You know what I'm saying? You know, we would talk every day. You know, I'll be seeing this person. This probably be someone that I saw the most. So it's a lot. It's a lot to process, right? And not to mention, you know, you don't even get a goodbye. You get a, I'm going to start our life. I'm going to create what we already had with somebody else in public so you can see it. So, you know what I'm saying? You got a person that's just nasty, you know? Disgusting, okay? And if they weren't so empty inside, I would actually be angry, but they already are a suffering patient that's going to die suffering. So I'm not going to stress it too much, the shit that they try to do to us, to try to, like, really break us down. Because I realize, like, I don't really get nothing out of hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? However, I love myself, so you play with me and you catch me on one of them days where I'm handling it back, I'm feeling a little Tennessee, you know what I'm saying, hit that ball back at your ass. Then if you catch it, you catch it. You know what I'm saying? But really, I don't think you should let anybody disrespect you, but also don't go back and forth with their ass. I don't suggest that. But also, yeah, show some respect. Put some respect on your name, because you're an amazing person, and their whole goal is to make you think something wrong with you, and they're the only person that can address it. Fuck that narcissist. Tell them to address their mommy and daddy issues. That's what they need to address. They trying to address you and change your brain chemistry and shit like that. And also, dating narcissists and going through trauma like that, it swells your brain up. I mean, they're doing shit. That's why I would never let this person come around me ever again. Because you just realize the severity of what you're allowing. You know what I'm saying? And who you're allowing around yourself. But, you guys, the new supply is a piece of trash, just like them. They're gonna get it, and when they get it, you think you were sick when you found out this person that moved on with, and for me, he done moved on with Dennis Rodman. You think that's sick? Just wait until they realize they don't get no special treatment. Matter of fact, they get triple the dog shit that they tried to hand to you and leave at your doorstep. They get it triple, and it ain't never stopping, and they never gonna be respected, because as trippy as this is, the narcissists, as dog shit as they are, they dog shit to everybody. So, like, once they realize, like, this person is not making you jealous, they start getting tortured, because that was the whole situation. A lot of times these narcissists go off and try to be with these people to triangulate them to bring you back. They go marry these people to hurt you. That's how sick they are. They can literally not even like this person for real. But they keep them around, and they got low self-esteem. It's really not that hard to maintain somebody with low self-esteem. It really isn't. So they keep them around to try to hurt you, but then when you don't really give a fuck or you move on, they mad at them because number one, bitch, you did not bring that person back to me. Number one. Number two, bitch, I ain't even like you to begin with. I was using you to try to make this person mad anyway, bitch. And then number three, a lot of time y'all as narcissists really did like y'all. Like, they like the stuff you did for them. I mean, just think about it. I'm not saying they're a happy person, but some of us, we really was catering to all of them. And maybe we didn't do, me personally, I didn't do it so much, but the stuff that I was doing, he was loving it. Okay? The little bit I was doing, I'm more of an in-person person. You know what I'm saying? He was loving it. He was eating it up like cake. And sometimes the next person is just not the same. They're comfortable with certain stuff, but it still don't hit the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. Can't nobody else be you but you. Period. And I know that they look at everybody's supply. That's fine. Every supply is not the same. And I'm not saying nobody better than nobody, but it's not. That's just what it is. You feel me? But don't worry about the new supply, because when the new supply was dogging you out, being a nasty, dirty, yuck mouth asshole on the internet or whatever, just being nasty as a female or a male, trying to throw off on a person that they know is probably, dealing with the hurt of what's going on and everything, and they try to use that moment to try to get an ego stroke from the narcissist, because the narcissist really don't give a fuck about them unless they doing something to hurt you. And they do that. They take it upon themselves as a grown individual to be like that. You have to understand, as much as the narcissist is cultivating all this, they're also seeing like, oh, you like that? Oh, you like that? You like that? Well, I'm glad, because you're next. Well, I'm glad, because you're next. You're next. Because your job won't nothing to make her mad anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using you too. Yeah. What y'all thought this was? Y'all know what time it was. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Okay? So stop thinking they gonna get, they did the special super plan. Y'all, I don't care what it was. They can get married. They can go to Mexico. They can fly out to Sweden. I don't care what they do, y'all. They can have kids. They can get a house. They can get a car. They can get a boat. They can get a bike, girl. It do not make a difference. That damn narcissist gonna cheat. And a lot of times, man, them NEWSUPPLY, some of them, they really be like panic pics. And it just is so sad. You can tell, too, because, like, after a while, the narcissist is burnt out. They're like, shit, we out the love on stage now. I'm done. I'm about to be my dog ass self. I ain't got time for this shit. This too much energy. On top of that, my ex don't give a fuck. What the fuck, bitch? Y'all, they so dog faced. But yeah, they got it coming. And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, karma is gonna get you regardless. You feel me? Like, and they know that. Like, and sometimes them NEWSUPPLY, they be getting on that internet running that mouth, but they really ain't got the cash. They ain't got the cash to check it. They ain't got the cash to check that out and go ahead and write that off. You know, it'd be a lot of pump faking, just like that damn narcissist. So, like, I don't know. For me, she was doing all that shit, and she got what she got, and everybody not just gonna turn the other cheek when y'all doing that weird ass shit y'all out here doing with y'all pick-me broke asses. Okay? I'm for real. Like, y'all, oh my God, y'all. But don't worry about it, because it's not like the NEWSUPPLY and got a person that don't have a mental disorder, that's not remedial, that's not already cheated on them, that's not already, I mean, I know it sucks to be with somebody and then they go and be with somebody else, but I would feel worse if it was like a person that actually had a narc does not even have a personality, y'all. Like, they don't have nothing. And I feel like I noticed that during the relationship of this person that I was with. They just don't have individuality. Like, it's not like you're losing someone that's a great catch and they're like consistent and they don't have a personality disorder that makes them be destructive to themselves and people around them. Like, you're dealing with a plumb fool. You know what I'm saying? That and also not just a plumb fool, a person that's never going to change. And I think I really see it from a different perspective, because I grew up around somebody that was a narcissist, right? And they were full blown. And I didn't understand what this person was, or like why this person did the things they did, until they passed away, and I really started, like, you know, processing everything and like realizing, oh, that's why they act like that. Oh, one thing I can say, yo, like, that person passed away being the exact same person that was doing fucked up shit as they did pretty much my whole life. I mean, it never really changed, really. They might have got a little bit more covert with it as time went by, but not really. They still were the same, you know, hypocritical, you know, just complete liar. You know, it's like to a narc, lying is like eating a piece of candy. Like, it really, it's sweet, yummy to them. Like, like, yo, y'all, my narc told me the truth about something, and then I did not like, because he told me the truth about something, which means that he did something incorrectly that I asked him to do. And in the moment, he already told me the truth. He lied to my face right there in the exact same moment after he just told me the truth. And I said, why did you just lie? Because you just said this. And he talking about, well, you mad because of this. Just because I'm mad because of it doesn't mean you lying about it. It's gonna, like, it just is weird, y'all. They lie so much, like, that they just lie. It's like their first instincts, lie. Like, it's crazy. And in that moment, I realized, like, wow, this nigga really be out here just, he will lie so much that, like, he will know that I know the truth and he done told it, and then lie like I'm about to act like I didn't just fucking hear what he said just a second ago. Get your dumb ass out of my face. Like, oh my God, y'all. Just imagine that you talk to somebody, they tell you the truth. You don't like it, but you know that it's true, and they try to change it because you don't like it. But it's not going to change it because it's still the truth. Weirdos. Straight weirdos. And also another thing, like, narcissists purposely will not elevate too highly in life so that they always can depend on people that they try to use as supply in their life. And that, I think it just makes the supply more sufficient if they make you responsible for them, or they make you basically, yeah, responsible for them and their needs and wants and things like that. That's a bunch of bullshit. Like, I'm in my 20s, man. You think I'm in the hottest part of my life to fucking be your mammy? I think the fuck not. You think I'm a young tenderoni? You think I'm gonna waste my fucking time babying your motherfucking ass? You better ask your fucking mama. The fuck? That's crazy to even think about that. That's so disrespectful to even be trying to put that on somebody. Like, 'cause I don't do that. I come with my own shit. You better tell your mama to finish raising your motherfucking ass. Y'all, before real though, yeah. Just because I'm all over the place. But the New Supply ain't shit. They not gonna get no good ass person, because you didn't even really have no good ass person. Because when we found out what the fuck this motherfucker was doing when they was by themselves and they had time to be alone, they out here cheating, sneaking, and geeking. I mean, I'm just saying, that's character. Nobody cares about what you do when you're performing. What are you really like? They really are a fucking deceiver. So the New Supply got a deceiver, and if they were, and that's the worst thing to do. Be a New Supply and go along with the shit and be a sidekick to negativity that has nothing to do with you, just because you a flunky ass, pick me ass, thirsty ass person to be with somebody that ain't even good for you. All the New Supply is gonna do is get themselves caught up in the karma with the narc. That's all they're doing. And they're gonna be sick once they feel like, once they see what those simple actions have caused. They're gonna be sick as fuck, because they're not gonna understand. Because y'all have to understand, the narc, they got a lot of karma that's just like, I mean, they just have a book bag of karma, right? So you gonna get hit with shit that don't even really have nothing to do with you, and it's gonna hurt because you're not getting out the way. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting out the way. You see this person was dating this person, and they clearly was dating them while they was with you. The New Supply will think, oh, let me talk shit about you. Girl, you're not about to talk shit about nothing, Dennis. You're not about to say nothing to me. At all. And y'all want to know something? A lot of times the New Supply be insecure as fuck. They just be listening to the bullshit the narc telling them. And they're not in reality. You can't be with a narc and be in reality any fucking way, to be honest. You can't. They don't live in reality. They live in a fake world. That's why they over there telling you lies, and you actually dumb enough to come on the internet and repeat them. Like, the person is not even keeping it real. Listen, this is what the New Supply has to look forward to. Especially if they got married really quickly. They gonna dog the fuck out them. They're gonna cheat on them that whole marriage. They might fucking cheat on them and go home and fuck them and not even clean themselves up. Like, they just don't have no respect for a person like that. They don't. And I know that's nasty, but you have to understand, you ain't dealing with a person that has a conscience or nothing. They don't really feel sorry for nothing until they get caught. They don't really care about none of that shit. They live in life on the edge like they fucking playing Grand Theft Auto or something. Like, they just out here doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just out here literally just doing shit. Like, they just do whatever. If it's mischievous, whatever. Let's have some fun. Let's shake it up. They don't care at all. We put a lot more care into these little relationships than they do. And it's not even to say, like, we care more. But they really don't care. They don't. A lot of stuff they don't care about. They only care about themselves and what you can do for them. And that's why I'm glad I ain't do much for that bitch. But yeah, y'all, like, the New Supply shit, they ain't hitting on shit, and they got karma coming for them, and I don't want to be a part of that. Y'all should be happy y'all not even a part of that bullshit, because that's all it is, a bunch of bullshit. It's some fake, phony ass shit, and this is why, y'all, if y'all watch my videos, I just ask one thing of y'all. I know it's not easy. I really do. But I ask y'all, this is all I ask y'all to win. This is it. This is my only request. Go no contact. When you go no contact, you ruin the fire in that fucking relationship. You break it down. You blow it out. It goes from being a bonfire to a fucking candle. Literally. All from you just moving forward, ignoring them, just completely disengaging. And not angry. Don't post about them. Don't say nothing negative about them. I'm telling y'all that, but I did do a little bit of that. But don't do that. I learned from it because I really think by me doing that, that pushed their relationship a little bit even longer. Because even negativity, just completely, the narc's main thing is being relevant. They cannot be relevant if you don't care about them and you got them blocked and you're moving on with your life and you're getting better and you're looking better and you're getting healthy. That is literally the most irritating shit you can possibly do, because the narc gonna be checking for you and the new supply is gonna they may be stalking you for real, because they gonna be talking shit about you to them. And then at some point in that relationship, that new supply gotta get discarded, and they're gonna triangulate you with them, and you won't be able to hear it, and you really won't know. But that's what will be happening. That is literally what will be happening. And I'm gonna be honest, they triangulated me with a person in their life. It was only one conversation, our whole relationship, but they did. And I even felt like always, like in the back of my head, like thinking, because it was an ex of his, and I just thought always in the back of my head, like, are you trying to go back to her? Like what? Like what? You know? And I'm not even the most insecure. This whole insecure, the new chick he with, super insecure. She's not attractive. Nobody's checking for her. Like, she's a doormat pick me. That's pretty much it. So she can have that. She can have that. She got cheated on 90 times already, and she stayed. She's a real deal. They need to drive Shawty for the Ukraine, because she's a real soldier. You feel me? You know. Anyway, but they are not getting a better person. They are not getting better treatment. And I mean, how vain would it be to, for a person to treat a person good only to show it on the internet to try to make somebody else jealous, not because they really care about you. Yeah. That's pretty awful, because after a while, that other person's not gonna care, and once that start happening, oh my god, the narc is literally gonna look at them and be like, damn, I don't even really like you for real. Oof. Like, you were a panic pick, and I was geeking. I was geeking for sure. And they're not really gonna trust that person either, because of the type of person they are. They can tell, like, if you'll do dirty work with me, you'll do dirty work with somebody else. Like, me personally, I'm not doing that type of shit with him. When I dated him, it was not no big fucking announcement, I'm in a relationship. Why the fuck do y'all care who I'm with? That's just how I felt about it. And I already had clout myself. I really didn't fully trust this bitch. So, like, yeah, we started dating, whatever. But I never posted them or posted about them. But we were in a relationship, and I was with them. But, I don't know. The more these niggas be posting females, the more they probably, I don't know. I feel like most niggas, they be sitting around posting their bitch all the time. They be cheating like a motherfucker. So you just gotta be careful with that. Just because they out here posting them and all that, I feel like that is a form of public humiliation to continue to keep posting somebody that you cheated on 90 times. Like, that's just, I don't want no parts of that. I'd rather be married and, like, not getting cheated on than, like, maybe post that person. But if I'm posting them, what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm posting them so people, I mean, I guess maybe it's a form of validation. I can understand that. But yeah, just to end this video, you guys, the narc is not shit, so therefore the new supply is not going to get shit but shit. So don't be looking at their page. That's number one. Because they're going to set it up however they want, and that's their page, and they have the free will to do that. And they also have the free will to use a doormat pick me to also help. But, you know, it's kind of hard to keep painting a picture when you have no soul. You know, you get burnt out regardless, especially if you're with a panic pick. You know, it really does become very uninspiring at some point. But don't fret. Don't fret. I know it's hard and it hurts. It does. Because it's set up that way. You know, an individual literally sat and thought, hey, how am I going to do this to make this person get in line? I'm gonna have to refresh them. Now I gotta use some triangulation to get them back though. Because you know they only play wicked games with us, you know. They don't play fair. So yeah. Best thing you can do if you want to ruin their relationship, go completely no contact. Actually work on the things you've been preventing yourself from dealing with, and move forward in different areas in your life that you have not had enough time to actually, you know, pursue. That will literally kill them and their relationship. And yeah, block them all. Block the new supply everywhere. Block him everywhere, or block her everywhere. Block him everywhere. Get them on, because that's what the whole relationship is built off of. Once you start doing that, like I said, it goes from a bonfire that they got going on. It's icy hot. It goes from a bonfire to a candle. Seriously. Let them go. No contact. Gang. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. It's long as hell. I'm sorry, you guys. But please comment, like, subscribe. Leave in the comments for me how long you've been no contact. Let me know if you've experienced any of these things as well. I love you guys. I hope you guys are continuing to be blessed and continue to be abundant.